Alright guys, it's now time to take a look at the paint schemes from the Xfinity Series race at Indianapolis on the road course. So without further ado, here we go. First up we got Michael Annett, Michael Annett really didn't race IMS, but Chase Elliott sure did. All I can say is Chase Elliott did a pretty good job in the #1 Chevrolet. I think Michael Annett would have done good if he was in the car as well, but Chase Elliott, I think, did a good job nonetheless. It's the #1 Allstate Peterbilt Group Chevrolet. You got black here on the top and around here on the back. You also got these red patches here and here as well. You got this white bit here with the black car number, looks pretty nice. And you got Pilot Flying J and several under contingency sponsors such as TMC here as well. I love to see that. So overall, pretty simple paint scheme too. Man, I tell you, Michael Annett, he never disappoints with those paint schemes, that's for sure. Anyways, moving on. Mike Snyder drove the #2 Louisiana Hot Sauce Chevrolet Camaro, which you've seen already. It was Josh Bilicki in the 07 that weekend instead of Joe Graff Jr. He drove the #07 CNC Swiss Incorporated Chevrolet. Loved the white, the red patches on the car, on the top, the side here, and the bottom, and you got this black bit here which looks like it wraps around the car. Overall, decent paint scheme. It's pretty nice. Justin Allgaier in the #7 Brandt Professional Agriculture Chevrolet, same as always. Sam Mayer, for some whatever reason, he drove an unsponsored #8 car. The only sponsors he had were Big Machine Racing, Tire Pros, and QPS Employment Group, and that's pretty much all he had. Nothing else too special. Why he drove an unsponsored #8 car in several races already is beyond me, but he just did. But anyways, Noah Gragson drove his typical #9 was it Chevrolet Camaro, the Black Rifle Coffee Company. So yeah, hold on, I'm pulling another. So yeah. Alright, we're good. Anyways, sorry about that checking on the video that I was uploading. But anyways, moving on. Jeb Burton drove the #10 Allsco Uniforms Chevrolet Camaro. I love the white. Well, aside from the white, I actually like the shade of green they have on this car. And it matches well with the yellow and all that. For some reason, I think green and yellow go together. I don't know why I think that, but they just do somehow. And you got this, I think, a forest green, I believe, here, so that looks pretty nice. And you got green splitter too, which I'll give them a 10/10 on, so looks nice. Daniel Hemrick drove his typical Poppy Bank Toyota Supra. Brandon Jones, almost got my words twisted. Drove the #19 Menards Atlas Toyota Supra, which you've seen before. Tommy Joe Martins drove the #44 Market Rebellion Chevrolet. Looks like all his other schemes in the past, but it's got black patches of black here on the front, here on the side, along with the red as well, and here on the bottom. It looks like someone took their claws and just tore through the whole car, revealing the red. But it could be the other way around too, but I think the red would be more revealing, especially if the car would be all black and someone tears through it with giant claws. Then that would make the red reveal there, because like I said, it really does look like someone tore through the car here. And I don't mean that literally though. Anyways, Jeremy Clements drove the #51 Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Okay, I definitely like the color. I like the theme they're going with. I assume they also sell grilled chicken or something, grilled chicken sandwiches or something, why I see chickens here, and on the back, on the quarter panel as well, I assume. I love the yellow and red design here on the side. It looks pretty nice. And I assume this is supposed to represent the fact that your wings could be, I don't know, spicy or in some sort of fashion, but I could be wrong about that. But anyways, it is what it is, and I'll just leave it at that. Ah yes, Ty Gibbs. There's nothing more better than seeing sponsorship on the 54 or for an Xfinity. It's the number 54 sports clips. Toyota Supra that is. And speaking of sports clips, I did get a haircut today at one of my local sports clips. So, and their service was awesome. Makes you want to go. It's kind of far from where I live, but they have good service and they never disappoint. But anyways, love to see some sponsorship on the 54, and I can't wait to see it again soon. Alright, next up we have Austin Hill in the number 61 Asin, I think it's pronounced that way, Asin Toyota Supra. It's pretty much an all blank, aside from Asin on the quarter panel, the rest of the car is pretty much blank with the blue and silver patches like we've seen on his truck. And it's basically the 16 just inverted, obviously, but yeah, it's overall a decent paint scheme. I like it. Nothing too crazy on this one either. Blue, silver here, and blue on the top and the bottom as well, and on the side obviously as well. Kind of reminds me of Chase Briscoe's scheme a little bit, but on a Toyota. So yeah. And last but not least for Xfinity, it's none other than Riley Herbst, the Monster Energy Ford Mustang. So with that will do it for Xfinity. On to Michigan and Gateway now. Alright, peace.